Hi everyone, Fervitude here, and welcome back to Reverse 1999 for, I think I'm going to try and finish up with Florid into the Golden City. Now, if you can see in the bottom screen, I have 3 days left until the main event story is over. And of course, I believe today is Thanksgiving. And there are 2 new things that just came out because I haven't been on to Reverse 1999 for a while because I've been editing Honkai Star Rail's event as well as the last video of Florid. I believe today a new character just came out as well. Is Jay himself. With him as glorious motorcycle here. I have yet to try to pull for him, but I'm not sure if I should. But he does have a unique gameplay, and I kind of understand it. We have dealt with Legers, and I guess we had a fallout, I believe, if I don't know. A fallout here. We know that Legers is not really Legers, but his brother of Legers. I forgot his name. I don't remember. But we're going to be continuing in with Chapter 3, and hopefully we'll get to the end of the game itself, the story itself. Now, we're going for a small tip. And it looks like we're back at the New Age market, and I think that looks like a door to me. Yeah. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video as well as the other ones as well. And I hope you will enjoy this video as well. So if you're new to the channel, please subscribe to my channel to support my channel. You'd be greatly appreciated, and I will love you all for it. And if you want more of Reverse 1999, be sure to click the like button. So, let's go ahead and start this going. Alright, a small tip. I just realized I need to go to Merch. Yep. New Age market.
We thought she was a grandma, you know? Like one of those little old ladies who uses a walker. Well, boy, was I wrong. She ran faster than a jackrabbit. So there she went. The goods still in her arms.
Hey, don't underestimate the elderly.
Shut up, Ross. And quit trying to get rich. I gotta take a leak.
He waves his hand and darts into the small grove. Some time passes, and the other guard left behind grows wary.
Hey, Kuko, you trying to piss up a lake or something? Hurry up.
It's Kuko. No one answers. He cautiously peers forward, catching sight of someone leaning over a tree stump. Okay.
Shoot. Don't come over here. My zipper's stuck. Give me a sec.
You're not fooling anyone, kid. I think that's Cat-Eye Wizen. Despite the frantic tone of the pleading voice, the guard seems not to have detected anything.
Kuko, you need scissors or something?
He's an idiot.
Mr. Pioneer, now!
I knew it! Behind the guard, another figure emerges in response. Crack. Okay, the wooden club comes crashing down on the guard's head before splitting into 2 pieces. The would-be victim appears totally unharmed.
What the hell?
I told you it wouldn't work. It isn't handy at all.
Were you using your hand as a club? He discards the wooden club, removes an arm, and clutches the hand into a fist.
Hey! Intruders over here! Come quick, you idiots!
From afar, footfalls rush towards him. Yeah, we got a group.
Oh, I have a feeling this one will be a hard nut to crack.
Who knew that he'd be a fighter? Okay. We're gonna fight these guys, eh? Alright. Alright. Oh, we're gonna see a bit of a pioneer, huh? Okay. Okay.
Ah, Fangalette!
I wanna go slow this time.
Easy.
I admire your courage.
Ha!
Okay.
Bad taste.
What? Did you just switch? Yeah, he definitely switched. Oh, hang on. Before I do anything, let me see your skills. Alright. Pioneer, let's see. Okay, Bridge the Gap decided to be the bridge is sparked by the immense divide of speed perceives. A target buff grants an ally a shield with Pioneer's max HP times 50%. Cool. HP for 2 rounds. He swaps position with the target and grants the target a roving salesman buff that matches their new position. Iteration, okay. Then competitive differentiation. I had to say it slow. So one target attack deals 230% mental damage and shifts self 1 position forward. Okay. And his actual ultimate. Oh, but that's his ultimate. Okay. His other one's a counter. Savvy Entrepreneur, the future business. Self counter, grants taunt. Okay, so he's got. So he does have a good buff, I guess.
Copy that.
Nice choice.
Thunder Talisman, scientific
Don't forget to
version.
pay, sir. Don't miss out.
Differentiation, hey. Dude, look at that mask on the counter.
I will remember the sacrifice.
For the good of all. Crickets and
The
fireworks.
cure of destructive prejudices.
Okay, that's actually cool. It's actually really cool.
Cheer up. I admire your courage. Together, we are fearless.
Thunder, Tunic Thunder Talisman, scientific version.
Alright, let's see his ultimate.
Chocolate
We share the same
check.
dream.
I never show you guys this.
盞燈是明是暗，真係
好得人驚啊
Okay. That's cool.
Discover my sweet
What?
girl.
He just fell apart and gave him a shield. Wait, did he use his own body parts to create a
Brighter
shield?
future for everyone.
Yeah, that must be it. It's really nice. It's really nice. Alright.
Security.
Did you say security? Mind your business.
I
It's a
admire
tough
your
one,
courage.
boss. For the good of all. Crickets and fireworks.
Bad taste.
Alright, get behind my girls. Really, dude.
Security.
Maybe I should have chosen other people. Maybe.
I will
Or
remember
attack
the
people.
sacrifice. Keep up the pace.
Thunder Talisman, scientific version.
Ah! Go.
Chocolate, copy that.
Oh, you're gonna use your ultimate on this one? Okay, seems like a waste.
陰森森，黑麻麻，盞燈是明是暗，真係
好得人驚啊
Okay. Okay.
梗係我捉你，唔係你捉我啊
And this is just in English VA. I guess the voice actors of each character has their own like native language here. Also, I have yet to see Anon in her costume of her ultimate. She usually like holds a radar like a Ghostbuster with a futuristic laser sight for capturing ghosts, but this is her like when Notes of Shuri event came out. That was in ancient China or ancient Asia or somewhere, right? And this is their free costume I got from that event. And I haven't seen her ultimate in her costume form, so yeah.
I clearly saw Monsieur Pioneer and Weiss draw the guards away. Where did they go?
Somewhere where they've never been heard again since it's the forest.
Don't worry about them. They're probably just hiding somewhere. We've already taken down most of the guards. They'll realize soon.
Right. The two late reinforcements scan the area.
I'm here, boss. Help! Mr. Pioneer has...
The boy's desperate cry echoes from the out lakeside.
Monsieur Pioneer's
He's in the lake. He's a mannequin. He's too heavy to float. Jay kneels, pounding the ground in frustration. Don't tell me you're gonna act like, no, my friend is dead.
Pioneer, I'm sorry, man. I should have come earlier.
You were crocodile tears. Jay appears genuinely heartbroken at the thought he has arrived too late, fighting back messy tears. He's gonna stand right behind him, isn't he? A stiff hand is laid gently. Wait, don't. The soothing words arrive just in time. I want to see the picture right here. His hand was just tossed in the lake, and he's standing right behind him, and I called it. Just look at him. I'm so sorry. I had this wild imagination that that's gonna happen. And if Pioneer's like a mannequin, he is gonna troll him by just pulling off an arm and putting it on a lake and make it float with that Terminator-esque thumbs up on the water instead of the lava.
Enough faffing around. Go get my arm. And don't make me repeat
Because
myself.
he can't swim because he's a mannequin.
Hey, don't kick my butt.
I knew he was doing crocodile tears, man. Thud. I needed a good laugh. I truly do.
Damn. What's wrong with you, man? I've never swum in my entire life. You almost killed me.
Well, when new boys join us in the future, I'll tell them, you know that famous Jay? He was drowned in a kiddie pool.
Wait, was that Lake Shallow?
May the rubber duck be with him.
May the rubber duck be with you.
Enough, you fool!
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Matilda. I don't want to get you angry. But it's funny that you get angry. I cannot with her face. I cannot with her look. She separates the pair, who have been standing side by side.
Move! Get out of the way! According to Miss Meish, the door is right where you're standing.
Wait, the door is right where we're standing? She crouches down to examine the barren soil, stretching out her hand to measure its length. The other three mimic her actions. Yet apart from the solid earth, there is nothing in sight.
But there's nothing here, Miss Boanish. No keyhole, no door frame. Is it buried underground? Perhaps we need to dig
Perhaps
it up?
it's a magical seal that makes it look like a ground.
No. Since the very beginning, there's never been a specific door that leads to their lair. In other words, any door
What?
could take us there.
Wait, what? What the hell? There was an audio thing just going downwards. Hang on, let me. I can't repeat it.
The key is a shortcut. It will take us directly to the...
All right, let me read that again, because when she says, in other words, any door could take us there. There was like a volume depth, like it just goes lower than back normal.
No. Since the very beginning, there's never been a specific door that leads to their lair. In other words, any door could take us there.
I think it's just me. I'm not sure what the hell's going on, but with my mic or anything, with my headphones. Maybe it's just me. It's nighttime already.
I saw them go into the woods with dozens of believers. They went inside a tent.
Okay, so a flashback.
I was worried about my friend, so I searched for any secret tunnels or cellars that they might have used. I thought I could follow the traces left by their arcane skills.
She shakes her head.
But I found nothing. At the same time, I heard that a door had been salvaged from the sunken Lady Elgin. The archaeologists found that the door didn't lead anywhere. It was useless. Back on the ship, it was installed in front of a wall. I've read about these meaningless doors before in my brief study of archaeology. When installed inside tombs, they serve as a decoration and a distraction against tomb raiders. So, it dawned on me that perhaps it is not the door that matters.
It is the key that matters.
So it's in one of those, you have a key that leads to a specific place, but it's a key that fits into any door, unlocks it, and goes to the specific place you need to go to.
Doors are just a medium through which spaces are connected. It is a key that opens the way. En conclusion, this key can make any door a shortcut to their lair.
That's odd, but I'll take your word for it.
Even without a door, there is still a path we can take. There is always a direct route that connects 2 points on the map of Gnosis.
1 line, 2 lines, their fingers sketch the outline of the doors roughly on the ground.
We can take that path by touching the key and reciting the incantation. All we need to do is draw an entrance.
Draw a door.
So,
Make a door. Oh yeah! Creepy. Alright. Everyone, question. If you see a door with this many hands that are moving and oozing a black substance, would you dare enter this door? I wouldn't. I don't like being touched everywhere by all the entrances here. So basically, she draws a door, draws an entrance, recite the key to unlock it or something. Since they have the key, actually, I think it was Legers that have the key. I don't remember.
I will send the coordinates to the Foundation.
No.
When the reinforcements arrive, they can come with
Okay.
us. Before we enter, you must know, I only master the art of opening the door. The art of closing the door, however, well, only the Manus know how to
So in
do
other
that.
words, if the Manus has sensed your intrusion, they would close the door behind you, trapping you into their lair.
Are you all aware of the risk? We may get locked in there and never come back.
alright, enough talk. We've come this far. Nothing's gonna scare me off.
Fine. Over here, gentlemen.
As the crowd gathers, one person is pulled away.
Boss, what are you doing? I can help too. Just ask Mr. Pioneer.
You're smarter than most kids I know, Wizen. That's why I got an even more important job for you. To stay here.
The child's head nearly collapses in response. Feeling abandoned, he looks away in unwilling defeat.
We'll need you soon. But not now.
All right.
They stand before the door, lying at their feet, checking one another for any signs of hesitation.
See you later, kid.
Wait, is the door on the ground? They're gonna jump through the entrance? They all at once, they leap into the bottomless door. Yep. Wow, that's so cool. Okay. Their center of gravity reverses. The sky hangs upside down, and a wave of intense dizziness passes through them from the head to gut. Dude, I like how the ooze is just going through the text. Like that. That's so cool. Sorry, I get excited about every single detail. There is a clamor of voices, rhythmic tap dancing. Strange murmurs and whispers fill their ears, while others wail and sob.
Merde! What's going on? This was not part of the plan.
Guys.
Hey, where are we? Please, put my head back on. I can't see a thing.
They all lift his head, set it back on his neck, and readjust it.
Now, calm down, fellas. It can't possibly be that bad.
It is that bad. They're in the middle. Night and day reverse. An endless tide of bodies surges engulfing them. In the distance, figures clad in black robes gather. The scene is overwhelming. Words catch in their throats.
If all these people are Manus followers, the Foundation's reinforcements will be far from sufficient.
Look at this. It looks exactly like the the New Age market, but it's different. From what I can tell, there's crows, ravens, whatever. Lots of people in robes. They're the odd ones out. Fire. That thing.
Ah, it appears we're already in the middle of their lair, Miss Boanish.
Behind them, a familiar yet strange voice speaks out. Please let it be Arcana.
Welcome, distinguished
It's
guest.
Eternity! It's her. It really is her. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Eternity. My wife. Sorry. I knew I heard that. That Eternity is right there. Alright, I gotta check on something real quick because I guess this morning, today is Thanksgiving, and we're preparing a bunch of stuff for a family gathering, so I'm just making a small recording just to get started, so I'll be right back. Alright, so hymns, part 14. We're getting close, guys, we're getting close. God, this is freaky. Really?
What a pity. I thought you gentlemen would recognize me.
I never forget you. Beneath the black hoods, faces are hard to distinguish. They instinctively take a step back, gripping their weapons. The woman removes her black robe, revealing an extravagant gown.
Have we met before? Wait. I know. Give me a sec.
He nudges Pioneer's elbow.
Damn. When did I mess with this girl? She's gonna eat us alive if she finds out I don't remember her.
Right. Regarding Jay's overconfidence in his charms, Pioneer really wants to roll his eyes, but he lacks the ability. A heartbreaking defect of a mannequin because they have no eyes.
My apologies, ma'am. We simply didn't expect to see you. We're new here, and the sight of this place took us aback.
I see. Allow me to thank you again for your alms. I can forgive your surprise. You're certainly not the first to react in such a way. You don't look like merchants or believers. And even the way you were invited is unique. You must be the special guest of the ceremony.
I wouldn't say special guests, but what are you doing here?
That's exactly who we are.
Of course.
We got lost. That's why we look a bit messy.
Liar. But I guess whatever gets us through this.
What lovely young people. Now, may I see your invitation from the Order of Enlightenment?
Jay's smile freezes in place. The question races through his head. Is it merely a casual question or an order?
Look at you. There are no invitations. It was just a joke, sweethearts. Relax.
God damn it.
I have no interest in those outdated rules. With our customers, there's business. Every coin I earn is as glorious as the last, no matter whose pocket it's from. And, amidst your confusion, I smell a good deal. On the other hand, it is good manners to notify our host of the arrival of new guests. I'm sure they'll provide a satisfying reward in return.
Yeah, probably our deaths.
You've given me quite the dilemma. What to do? I wonder.
A clear hint and a threat that can't be ignored. Unfortunately, whatever her toll might be, they cannot afford it, or anything else at the moment. The two poor men look at each other, then turn their only possible savior. Don't you dare say Matilda.
Whoa, what? Don't look at me. Where's your money? There's no room in my budget for any extra expenses.
Why do you gotta look at the Frenchie for anything? You think a French person, I'm not gonna say anything. You think she's rich? She may be from a rich family, but I don't think she's gotten any pocket change.
In that case, how about another deal?
She extends an unexpected olive branch.
I recognized that thing on your back the moment I saw it, young sir. And those calloused blacksmith hands.
What is with the manners and olive branches?
Oh, look. You've wrapped it so tightly for fear of it being recognized. That thing can't be hidden. Since you've lugged it all the way here, why not show it to me?
What is it? I know it's a massive piece of iron or something like that. He involuntarily takes a step back, hiding the shaft behind him.
No, it's totally worthless.
You say that, but... Matilda lets out an exasperated sigh as she makes up her mind to help.
Fine. I'll make the payment.
Yeah. The lady accepts the hefty bribe, but in an instant loses her smile. She really wanted to know what the thing on his back was. She murmurs faintly to herself.
This crystal ribbon. Would you look at that? This is Barabonish's money. Then you, little lady, must be her daughter. This will be quite a show.
Huh? What are you talking about? Anyway, I showed you my sincerity. Now it's your turn.
Sorry. The lady steps back, no longer interested in the trifles set before her.
Hey! Hey! Where do you think you're going? We haven't asked you anything yet.
No need, sweetheart. I already know what you're going to ask. A good merchant always knows what a customer needs. Your friend has been waiting for a long time.
Who?
Oh, and here's some free advice. Don't get too close to the altar.
My thoughts exactly, to be honest. I don't want to be near that. But I have a feeling that they're going to be near the altar anyway. She points in the direction of the massing crowd, where the flames and revelry have come to an end. Flickering torches casting out distorted shadows. A chant rises above the shrieking of critters and stamping feet.
Hey, what's that?
Sacrifice? She vanishes into the crowded marketplace. God damn it. You shouldn't have kept... Keep an eye on eternity. She'll vanish when you look away. He can only shrug. Leaving behind the fawning merchants, they venture deeper into the celebration. They're going close to the altar. And the deeper they venture, the greater the joy of the crowd's faces. On the crowd's faces. And it is as if they were deaf to the mournful wails and cries echoing around them.
Gosh, Jay. That's Madame Gloria, isn't it? I thought she went home after she lost her son. What is she doing here?
No idea.
Not just her. The artists from the trailer camp are here too. And that's Reno, the gambler who ran away from home. And Castor, the human who sells fake divination. All our lost friends. They're all here.
I think they got brainwashed. The missing people of the New Age market huddle by the walls. Their faces are gaunt, yet smiling into the fire. Pioneer steps forward and drapes a filthy floor-length blanket over a grieving woman.
What are you doing here, ma'am?
Oh, Mr. Pioneer. I haven't seen you for ages. What a joyful evening this is. Please, take a seat.
Her smile is warm and inviting, yet tears stream down her face. The baby in the swaddling blanket is strangely calm.
Come and see my lovely child, Mr. Pioneer. I'd prayed countless times to the sufferer, and finally, my wish was granted. He has returned to me from the land of the dead.
I have bad feelings.
But, Madame Gloria...
Don't say that sentence.
This is just a wooden statue.
I
Can't
knew
you
it.
tell?
Oh god, I knew it. She's delusional. She is delusional. Don't you say that. The smoke is spreading, drifting into Matilda's line of sight.
Don't get any closer, Monsieur Pioneer. There's no way to wake them up. They are lost in their own imaginations.
Delusions.
Look! There's hallucinogenic incense burning on the altar. Hold your breath. We have to get out of here, quickly. We can't help them if the hallucinations get to us too. We'll come back for them when we can.
I mean, Eternity did warn y'all, and y'all chose to get by near the altar.
Jay, what are you doing? We need to go.
Don't tell me Jay's starting to see his sister. Matilda pulls Pioneer back onto the main road, while Jay remains standing there, motionless. The believers notice the oddity and turn their heads. Oh god.
Why are you intruding on his joy? Can you not see that he is enjoying the grace granted by the sufferer?
Shut the hell up.
Jay! Jay!
It's too late. In the distance, Jane remains frozen. Her shouting proves futile, and only drawing more attention to herself. God damn it, Matilda! Don't you dare!
Desecrate her! Leave that faithful believer alone!
Shit.
Sit! Sit!
That's what I said. Oh gosh. Alright. We gotta free our buddy. We must free our bud friend here.
Program activated.
It's time to kick some cultists.
I admire your courage. Keep up the pace. The light that illuminates all. Aim and shoot.
Don't! Bro, want to hit the waves? Come on in, water's fine. Hold my hand.
I will remember the sacrifice.
Gather round.
Heart scale. Barrage. Keep going. For our
Okay.
team, comrade.
Yeah, I just realized I just fought some old ladies. Does that make me worse? They're witches. I mean, they're just... I don't know what they are. The bonfire blazes hotter and hotter. The sound of the fallen hitting the ground merges into the thunderous footsteps of their advancing comrades, all going unheard.
Jay! Hey, Jay! What are you doing? We have to get out of here!
She tugs at his arm, but he remains frozen. In the distance, the chanting becomes clearer. What? Oh gosh. This is the most freakiest thing.
Are you?
Of course.
Paulina?
Of course he sees her. Man, I want to see it like this. Wait.
Too late.
Wait. Has she been here? Or was it not real? Is she illusion? Or has she been here? Elysium. What does that mean? Wait. Wait. I have so many questions right now. I mean, really? There are so many questions I need answered. Before that, I need to do something real quick. I have yet to show you what her thing is, so I might bring her into the game with us to try this out. So, I want to see her upgrades real quick. Woo.
My journey is recorded on my shawl. Between the tassels and the warping of cloth lies the texture of life.
You know, honestly, I have never even tried her in the event itself, but I couldn't figure out which team I should go with her. And I wanted to show you guys how this looks like on her. Like, every insight you go past one and the second insight, you get a new outfit. Alright, part 15, don't look at it. Wait, so is Paulina a hallucination, or was she really here? Okay, we're back in San Francisco. Right?
According to the Foundation's assessment, this is a priority level A operation, which means it'll be as dangerous as the Walden operation.
Razor!
I hope you're fully aware of the risk.
Why the hell are you here?
We don't have enough men or supplies, Captain. We don't stand a chance. They've refused to send us any support since the last mission. We can't do this without...
Enough, soldiers. An order is an order. Remember, the goal is not to fight a war. The Manus leaders are scattered all over the place. Our mission is to find them and finish them. The assassination of the Manus leaders is our top priority. The backup from the Foundation will not arrive until we've completed this mission.
In other words, if we fail, we're on our own, right?
The hesitation lasts barely a moment, but everyone tacitly understands.
Let's hope it doesn't come to that. Time to move, soldiers. We've almost arrived at Investigator Boanish's coordinates. We're walking from here on out.
Hey, get out of the way. Quit standing in the middle of the road.
A motorcycle zooms past him. And that's gotta be, Bennett, right?
Hey, are you blind or something?
Focus on the operation, Todd. Let's go.
Yeah. And back to this hellhole.
Just close your eyes, and it all becomes real.
This is so freaky.
Close your eyes. Stop thinking. Then you will be in paradise. Illusion is also part of reality, is it not?
The old woman rocks her child in the swanly blanket, softly kissing the wooden stick. What stick? Is that... Okay! I like how this whole thing, even the dialogue thing, is just like this weird motion. She resembles a wounded fawn gasping for breath. So she... Did she lose her hand? She is once again that child huddling over under the covers, waiting, hoping he would come back.
Why didn't you come for me?
Damn.
You should have come sooner.
I had to give props to the dev teams that did this. This is so ridiculous. I had to keep I had to keep my head moving just to keep up with the words.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Don't let the illusion confuse you, Jay. You must break away.
Matilda, just give him a slap. Hit him in the head. Matilda's voice is cut off from the outside. Yet he knows better than anyone that he is on the brink of losing himself.
I know you're only an illusion. A thought in my mind that I just can't shake. But even so, I want to stay. There's something I've always wanted to know. Tell me, Paulina, do you want to go back to Haight Street?
The girl nods faintly. He steps forward and reaches out his hand.
We'll stay in the restaurant like we used to, but there'll be no drunks looking for trouble this time. We can hop on my bike and go for a ride around San Francisco. Scare the heck out of any boys who try to hit on you. If the St. Pavlov Foundation invites you to join them again, I'll tell them to buzz off.
It's what he wants to hear. It's what he wanted to see, wanted to hear. But that's too late. She extends her hand to him.
Of course.
That's just what he wants to hear. This is not real. She chose to rebel against him. Went to the St. Pavlov Foundation. But look at her now. This is what she looks like now. Sing. He just cuts the illusion. The incense burner on the ground is split in two, and the illusion dissipates. He sheathes his Bowie knife, shaking his head.
You're not Paulina.
Yep.
Not even close. You didn't call me a jerk. You didn't have that sarcasm of hers when people look down on her.
Yeah, because it's what... I think it's like this. He knows better that she was not real. And he just... I think he wanted to test it out, you know? See how the Paulina that he knows would react? But he knows better that she's not that submissive. She's not that obedient sister. She's the rebellious one.
Of course I miss my sister. More than anything. She was proud of me. And when she packed her bags and left Haight Street, she was proud of herself.
And that's a nice feeling. Matilda, standing behind him, sighs with relief and pats his shoulder.
Good job, big guy. Team Matilda is proud of you.
Don't say Team Matilda. I can't handle you.
What do you mean, Team Matilda? We should obviously be Team J.
Okay, not you two.
Oh, please. Neither one of you has good taste.
Thank you. At least Pioneer.
I'll tell you one thing. You got good noses, but it'll only bring you misfortune in this game.
He steps out from the shadows, holding a gun in his hand. Other tall figures follow closely behind, gathering around him.
Good evening. uninvited guests. The Honorable Apostle and Miss Mercuria have been expecting you. It's best not to keep them waiting, don't you think?
Yeah, he presses the gun against Jay's chest while another lackey rushes in from behind.
A punch for a punch, Vern. Remember me?
Oh. Yep. His fist swings suddenly into Jay's stomach, stirring him as it hits. Okay, so the gang's all back together. God, I don't like that altar.
Dear believers, we were once ignorant lambs led by false shepherds.
Aren't you one?
We yearned for the so-called truth to satisfy our meaningless desires. Those who we served deceived us. Those who we believed in betrayed us. That is why we gather here today, to embrace the grace of the sufferer and live a new life. Before the ceremony begins, I, Apostle Matthias, sincerely express my penitence for my past beliefs. I came from an isle ruled by a school. The people there believed everything could be interpreted through numbers. Like a coward, I followed this method of thinking and held the same false beliefs within my heart.
Now I remember this one. Now I figured this out. Okay, the chapter in the main story I'm currently in is inhabited by a bunch of people in I guess, togas or robes, right? And they all refer to each other as a number. And one character that I have on my team, 37? Yeah, 37. And she's an odd one. And I was thinking about getting 6. Those were 2 people of that island there. And they have strange rules, like do not eat beans. Like, don't eat beans. Any beans. Green beans. Beans. It's so weird. If you drop something, don't pick it up. Just leave it behind. Weird things in there. And I have yet to complete that chapter. I'm not sure if I should keep up with it or show you that. Maybe I should. I'm still making recordings of the other chapters that I haven't shown y'all yet. Just dialogues and cutscenes. Not gameplay. Not anymore.
We lived in a cave, thinking that we were well hidden from the outside world. We thought no one could reach us.
Yeah. He paces around the bonfire as all the worshippers kneel on the ground.
But then the outsiders arrived. They massacred us, yet our beliefs availed us nothing. Bombs were detonated, and my friends were blown to pieces. The entire isle was shrouded in the darkness of death.
Okay, so this event takes place in the recent chapter that was released last month. And, yeah, I think I've seen y'all seen the trailer from one of my, videos as well. Yeah. Holding a sharp sword, he makes a fierce black cut across his palm. I'm trying to read, damn it. Okay. I was trying to read this, but oh well, y'all can read it anyway because I don't think I'll be able to keep up reading this here.
But that will never happen again. We have found the eternal paradise. The sufferer has granted their glory to us all. As their children, our strength shall be gathered, and we will no longer face injustice. Many fellow believers have joined us. We are whole.
Make us whole.
We are one step closer to reviving the sufferer.
Beside him, the bound girl stares wide-eyed.
These are all. Oh la la. I've never seen so many Manus masks in one place.
The apostle picks up a mask from the ground, surrounded by countless others.
Brothers, sisters, don your masks. Join in the grace granted by the sufferer. And repeat after me. We praise. We rejoice.
No! Don't put them on! They will destroy you! The illusions, they're blinding you! They're not real!
The reports acquired at the cost of countless sacrifices scroll through her mind. The mask of the Manosphere Deity helps its bearers endure the storm at the cost of losing their sanity. Faces of colleagues tortured and cursed in the mask's incantation experiments flash through her mind. A cruel but necessary sacrifice for the benefit of mankind and arcanists.
Stop! Don't do it!
I haven't even played this new chapter. I know it's spoilage, but still. Her cries pierce the silence but do not reach their ears. They remain expressionless. A pebble falls. With it, a torrent pours down.
We praise. We rejoice.
And they're all going to put that mask
on. We rejoice.
Yep, they're going to put the masks on.
We punish. We cleanse. We awaken. We are one.
We punish. We cleanse. We awaken.
There's
We
Mercuria.
awaken.
Mercuria.
We are one.
Shit.
We are one.
Damn. I'm getting chills. God damn it! That's how you gotta end that one. Come with me, lost lambs. Alright. Yeah, part 16. Okay. Footsteps. The razor squad, always sharp as a scalpel, comes to an immediate halt. This doesn't match the mission intelligence.
We've lost contact with Investigator Boanish. Please reconfirm the coordinates.
The contact device responds as an answer flashes on the screen. Confirming Investigator Boanish's final coordinates. Coordinates confirmed. Please proceed with the operation.
But Captain, they're just normal arcanists and humans.
They're idiots. That's what they are. Tourists, vendors, everything in front of them is unchanged. The crowds bustle noisily.
Investigator Boanish said that she left a door at the coordinates that will take us to the ceremony site, but
they don't see it. There is no door. The soil beneath at their feet is trampled and bare. Oh, God, no. It's because they trampled over the damn door drawing they'd made. God damn business.
According to the plan, she was supposed to meet us here.
The captain crouches down to examine the soil. Please be smart. Please don't be an idiot. There are some fresh markings lightly obscured by footprints. Peddler in the corner. Wait. Who? Damn it! Oh well. Matilda, Pioneer, and Jay are tightly bound and kneeling on the ground. The masked crowd has fallen into a dead silence.
I will leave these uninvited guests to you, Legers.
What a hypocrite. Look who's the domesticated dog now, huh? You enjoy licking the boots of your owner?
You got me, kiddo.
Jay feels a sharp, gut-wrenching pain as Legers delivers him a hefty blow.
We're both eyeing the same prey. Remember?
A gunshot rings out and blood seeps out from Jay's chest. His eyes go wide and unfocused as he collapses.
Jay!
The apostle raises his hand, signaling for Legers to lower his gun.
Do not sully the sacred altar. Save your fighting. You may deal with these blasphemers after the ceremony. We are about to close the door to Elysium forever, and this place will become the exclusive abode of the children of the Sufferer. Now, let us enjoy their grace.
He raises the golden key toward the altar.
We plead, let not our joy dissipate. Let our pain and sorrow fade. Let our souls...
Ooh! Ooh! What happened? A sharp pain shoots through his palm. The key falls from his hand and plunges into the dense crowd below. Mercuria?
What?
No?
Kapati, what happened?
Got it, boss.
Dude, Wyzen! Clutch! He came in at the last moment. Hell yes.
Thanks for making me one of the dead for a while. Cheers.
Wow.
Sorry, Matilda. I lied to you. I said you have to be brave and decisive.
Nice.
But the truth is, being prepared is even more important.
Dude.
Damn it! The key was your target from the very beginning.
Get lost, dickwads! Beckett! I thought it was Bennett.
You've been declawed, Grandpa. Now it's our turn. These street rats are gonna tear you apart.
Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah, brother. Boss fight? No. Still dialogue. Damn, that was cool.
Good job, Wyzen.
Nice. Wyzen at the clutch. Cat claw nitpicking. Hell yeah. Wyzen waves the key from the back of the Beckett's arriving motorcycle. He has gathered together Jay's friends and allies just in time.
Thanks, boss. Took hours to get the plan through Beckett's thick skull, but we nailed it.
Put the key away. Mr. Tang once told me an old Eastern proverb. Wong Zhong Zhuo Bear.
Nice. Awesome. The rising and falling hum of motors drowns out the crackling core torches. Dozens of motorcycles speed towards them, weaving through the mist. The headlights beam through the darkened marketplace like a row of spotlights.
Impossible! How did they get here?
He turns his hand to his most devoted believer, Legers.
You! How long have you been working with these blasphemers? Ha! Say goodbye to your precious Legers.
Their leader stands in the distance, shaking his head as he ejects a blank cartridge from his gun.
You're a little behind on the news, aren't you?
Because he killed him himself.
I am the only Legers now, Apostle.
His stare is tense.
What? When did you plan all this? No one told me a thing!
And that's the best thing to happen because you would have gave it all away, damn it. Sorry.
Calm down, Miss Borniche. Time was against us, and we thought that your authentic reaction would be more convincing.
I mean, I was convinced too. I mean, true enough.
Gio reached an agreement with Jay before we left.
That punch felt pretty personal, though. You almost beat the crap out of me, Gio.
Ha! I couldn't help myself.
The rider next to Jay removes his helmet.
Jay? You want me to beat him up?
No, Hollick. He's an ally now. We gotta look out for our friends, right?
Beckett spits on the ground, seemingly only half convinced.
Yeah, we're friends, huh? Still, if these sons of bitches don't pay up to fix the garage, I'll beat the shit out of them.
Their unexpectedly cordial exchange is yet another disruption in his plans. Yet, the Apostle seems unfazed as he raises his hand with a menace.
So be it. I have already prepared a surprise for you blasphemers. Legers, I have exhausted my pity for you. It appears your loyalty is even more worthless than I expected. Very well. The door to Elysium shall be shut tight. There will be no cracks for you rats to crawl through. Chosen believers, prove your loyalty.
His most devout believers cast off their black robes. Yeah.
This wasn't part of the plan, Jay.
His newly forged Bowie knife is drawn from his sheath. The blade's edge gleams in his eyes.
Then make it part of the plan.
Hey, you gotta make up things we gotta go, eh? Alright. Alright. I think I'm good for this one here.
Is this a new route?
I admire your clothing.
Gather round.
Keep up the pace.
Sway, sway, my little boat.
those are grandmas. I can't believe it.
Want to hit the roof? Gather round.
Over-excessive over some magic grandmas, huh? Shit.
Keep going. For our...
Sorry, I had to skip that. Fallen believers have piled up around him, but many more remain standing.
It was about time this knife tasted blood.
Yet, like a forest of dead trees, these devout believers remain a foreboding threat. And there is no question, if they were to all rush forward, their remaining numbers would still overwhelm them.
I have guided the lost for the sake of the sufferer. They have witnessed my loyalty and devotion.
The apostle feigns composure, but his steps are wavering and fearful.
This body, this life, is nothing compared to their great cause. But we must make the blasphemers pay with their blood. Children of the sufferer, awaken your bodies and rip their heads from their necks.
A figure emerges from behind him, moving with deliberate steps. Soon, one after another, more figures emerge from the shadowy crowd, all heading toward Jay.
You will die a miserable death. You will get no burial. No, your bones will be made to forever kneel to the Supreme One.
However, the masked figures never make their attack. They walk toward the forest.
My dear believers, where are you going? Is that our priestess?
Priestess?
You thought we were finished, Grandpa?
Oh, did I forget to mention? The masks you gave me were old and dusty. I couldn't give them to my kids.
Oh, you gave him fake masks, hey?
So I got a new set of masks made. Ones that you have no control over. You're welcome.
What a plan. What a plan. Dude, in the distance, the priestess removes the black robe and gives them...
In the depths of the woods.
Damn it.
Where whips and voices cannot reach.
Nod. Okay. I knew she was faking. I knew she was faking. She had a purpose. Oh my.
Who is calling?
She has an incense on her own. The voice beckons the figures into the mist.
Not even the most bewitching voice can drown out the songs of the birds.
Dude, I like this art right here. She's leading the flock away.
Those who dance, those who are blinded, breathe in the fragrance of the Medic and come with me.
They find themselves within the drifting, elusive fog. Dude, what a clutch play. What a clutch play. So, I think we're getting closer to the end here. And I do see Eternity somewhere over there, and probably the Apostle, maybe. Alright, so, Chapter 17, Parting Gift. Let's go. Sound of a whimper in a corner of the handbag. What does that mean, though? Alright, parting gift. The apostle's limbs fall, having lost all strength. He hunches over, crumpling as if to hide from the chaos. The lights draw closer, leaving only a single torch above his head. It casts a long shadow.
Everything is ruined. I never should have trusted any of you.
Thanks for the show. Your failure was magnificent. Your arrogance, your regret, and that look on your face when everything was ruined, they were all just perfect.
This was entertaining to Eternity, wasn't it? She loves this kind of stuff. God, even she was in it too.
Damn it! Where have you been, Eternity? You defrauded us. Taken every Sharpadonti. Squeezed us of every drop of sweat and blood. You swore the ceremony would go smoothly, and that you'd pay your highest respects to the inculcator of Arcanum, the great sufferer. You rotten, shameless liar. If I could only throw you into the depths of the Gorgon current, I will crack your skull and make you bear the price of my pain.
He stands grabbing a rock as a makeshift weapon.
I'd almost forgotten about your Mediterranean roots. I must say, I didn't expect such courage from a coward who fled a battlefield.
The rock shatters into pieces. The fragile noblewoman raises her small, delicate wand, pressing it against the apostle's chin.
Your pitiful Sharpedantes are far from sufficient payment. No one would be stupid enough to go against the Foundation for so little profit. Besides, this was never part of the deal. Do you have any idea who you're dealing with? That's Baron Boanish's daughter. And the weapon that boy carries?
What is it? The last of his courage has left him as he pleads.
But listen, if you don't help me escape, I'll never pay you the other half.
She allows her hand to drop contemplatively, and shakes her head.
It's true that the people at the Foundation are all misers. They're still more generous than you.
I can give you anything. Rare wands, alchemic materials, and jewelry. Lots and lots of jewelry. I got them from the believers.
Of course he stole them from that. I don't think you're gonna bribe your way out of this one. His panicking hands tremor as he reaches into his pocket. Clink, clink. A pile of glittering rings, pendants, and bangles falls to the ground at his feet.
There's more. I keep them in a cellar that only I have the key to.
Wow, he's desperate.
You're a dishonest customer, Apostle. You're lucky that your pockets aren't empty.
She retracts her wand and places it back into her pocket.
Pack your stuff. Let's...
Don't tell me. Aha! A flickering light blocks the way.
Hey there, little lady. Nice to see you again.
Eternity! You're a Manus follower too?
I have no interest in the Manus. I just have some business to finish. You know I'll work with anyone if the deal is sweet enough. I'm a businesswoman. I always keep my word. I'm sure you understand that.
You're right. But that incriminates you nonetheless. I cannot let you escape. I will have to take the two of you to the Foundation. You can plead your case there.
Let's stickler of the rules. Don't tell me we're gonna fight Eternity. Oh god, yes, we are gonna fight her. I'm gonna have to set my team. Be back. Yeah.
Program activated.
Alright.
I believe. Another jar? So long lives this. And this gives
The
power
light
to
that
the-
illuminates all.
You don't want to miss it.
Flying handbag for only 3,000 Sharpedantes. How dare you?
My sword shot. It's newly made this year. Leria Sereno Intenso ad Infinito.
Barrage.
Got you.
Whoa, okay.
I remember it's called lending a hand.
Okay, so we did that quickly.
Was that a misty bubble ball? No, the smell is stronger. I can't even open my eyes.
She got away, didn't she?
This probably came from the Foundation's logistics department. How did she get it?
The pink mist dissipates. Matilda manages to reopen her eyes.
What's this?
What is what? She turns over the business card, which reads, Dear Miss Matilda Boinich, please extend my warmest regards to your mother. Note, your crystal ball has a few cracks. Yours sincerely, Eternity. God damn it.
Je suis perdue. How does she know Maman?
She did say it in the beginning.
Everything's here. I swear.
He sweeps aside the dirt. I just wrong pipe. He sweeps aside the dirt, revealing a wooden cellar door.
You have to make sure I get out of here safely. If you keep your word, I'll tell the preacher about you, and we can do more business together.
She opens the door, and a golden glow rises up to her eyes. Inside, a believer wielding a heavy hammer remains diligently at work.
Come out, believer. There's been a change of plan. Follow me. Eternity will get us out of here.
And I just realized that the helmet is a drum. He climbs out of from the cellar clumsily.
What a huge collection of valuables. And people just handed them over to you. Looks like religion is a profitable business.
She closes the door, pocketing the key.
All right. Now escort me out of here.
I never promised any escort, Apostle. Did you ever hear me utter such a word?
Ooh.
But...
She smiles. I don't like that she's smiling.
I did say I'd get you out of here safely.
She reaches into her handbag, slipping her hand fully into its narrow opening, followed by most of her arm, which the tiny bag seems to accommodate without ever even a stretch.
Let me see. If memory serves, that tricky little thing is... here it is.
Realize that her handbag is a jellyfish. What?
There you go. It's from the St. Pavlov Foundation. One of a kind.
What the hell is that? I know it's a toy robot, but does it have a purpose?
This gadget was stored in their headquarters. No one could lay a finger on it.
Without a good reason?
But when chaos broke out, it fell into the hands of an employee looking to make a profit.
And for which she bought. The Apostle's eyes the clockwork toy with a pang of shame and confusion.
What's this? Some kind of wind-up toy? How's this going to help me? Do I look like a complete idiot to you?
She burst into a fit of laughter.
Of course not, my dear customer. Just wind it when you need to use it. That's all, Apostle.
He is evidently suspicious. I'm suspicious as well.
What's it going to do? Turn me into some kind of beast? A three-headed dog or a crazed Bigfoot?
I don't think it's any of those.
Listen to yourself. Why would I do that to a customer? You won't turn into a monster, I promise. There's still plenty of business to be done between the two of us.
Headlights beam forward in the distance.
Alright, time to say goodbye.
She steps back slowly, merging with the darkness of the forest.
It's been a pleasure working with you.
Wait!
The headlights continue to come closer and closer, leaving him no other option.
Great inculcator of Arcanum, please bless this child on his knees before you. I am willing to sacrifice every drop of blood in my body so that you may be revived.
He turns around without hesitation.
You, most devout believer, wind this.
He's not going to wind it himself? He shoves the clockwork toy into the believer's hand.
Turn it. Understand? Wind the...
He guides him to wind the toy, hand over hand. The befuddled believer grasps the technique at last, but none too soon.
Listen, I have to catch that woman. Those treasures belong to the great inculcator of Arcanum. I must not let her take them away. You stay here and take care of those gangsters.
Very well.
He turns, disappearing into the forest. Creak, creak. One turn. Two turns. The believer's hand, driven by inertia, moves faster and faster. Creak, 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 creak. And His hand grips the toy unwillingly as his wrist and arm contort into an inhuman position. Ooh. Creak, creak. What a terrifying little toy. His arm twists like a wrung wet cloth, spinning into a spiral of flesh. Oh my god. It was a trap. His head shakes uncontrollably and searing. Electric pain courses up from his spine into his brain. Oh dear. I don't want to know how this looks like. I don't want to see what this looks like. An urge, almost as if to vomit out his very soul, forces him to the ground. There, his twitching eyes make out an engraving on the clockwork toy. Miss Kimberly. Miss Kimberly. The shadow of the believer, elongated by the firelight, lingers on the ground. It melts into the earth, forming a black mire, bubbling and roiling. Then the blackness spills away, revealing a beautiful figure. Cold and silver moonlight sifts through the treetops. She opens her eyes and dully lifts her head.
How may I serve you?
Who are you? Who are you? Who? 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 New character? Well, either way, we're at the last part. 18 alone. Clench your fists and grit your teeth. It's time to complete the final chapter. Part 18 alone. Yep. And I'm half a sucker here.
I'll solve any problem for you, Master.
Oh my goodness, she is pretty. And the purple highlights. My favorite color.
Would you like me to break your creditor's neck? Or seduce a politician? I will obey your every command.
Was she in that toy?
As long as...
As long as what? She lowers her head again, clenching her hands tightly.
As long as you allow me to have a little bit of fresh.
Okay, I am scared of you, and I don't know why, and I love it. She appears calm, yet frail and needy. The believer approaches her slowly, and she sees him. A look of joy comes over her face.
Kill them.
That's it? Oh, I see. I've done countless jobs like this. But could you be more specific? Who are them?
Before the burly believer can speak, a sudden elbow knocks him to the ground, kicking up a swirl of dust. Looks like they caught up to him.
You alright, lady?
He reaches out, but is met with a frustrated sound of rejection. She lifts her chin, gazing up sharply at the newcomer.
What do you think you're doing? Our conversation was finally getting somewhere.
The voice pierces her ears, his words putting an awaited stamp on their contract.
As you wish, Master.
She lifts her hands in a passionless, machine-like motion.
What?
Ooh! The Bowie knife slides against her crimson spike, producing a shrieking clamor. His blade shatters in an instant. Not again with a broken blade. Pieces splintering and slicing across his cheek. His work reduced to nothing in an effortless moment.
I thought one blow would do it.
Dude, she is extremely dangerous.
There's no need to struggle. I am a merciful hunter. When I penetrate your skull with this needle, you'll die quickly. You'll hardly suffer. Or would you rather I use a more ancient method? I could extract your spine and store it in a jar of formalin.
Dude, the fang. I love her fangs. Sorry. In the distance, the roaring of another motorcycle covers their voices.
Jay, she insisted on coming. She wouldn't take no for an answer.
Of course! This is Matilda's order! What are you still doing here? We have captured all the peddlers and believers in the lair. Everyone's waiting for you.
Unfortunately, Matilda, we have one more problem to deal with.
Did you catch the apostle? He's crucial to our investigation.
She's already ready to strike. Oh, damn.
Phew. You freaked me out, Frenchie. For a second there, I thought I'd have to rush you to the hospital.
My arcane skill exam scores are second to none. Of course I can deal with such a simple trick.
Yet Jay blocks her eager attempt.
No. Matilda, Hollick, I need you to go and get all the arcanists who can still fight.
He leans forward, his gaze never shifting from the peculiar girl. She looks out wearily at the crowd growing in front of her.
I'm just trying to carry out my master's order. Don't waste my time.
A hand grabs her wrist.
Just kill them.
Thick, swirling smoke rises from the familiar incense burner. Red mist sprawls out around it.
Oh, this will be useful. Thank you for your help. Now then.
The smell! It's the mandrake incense Miss Mercuria used! With this density, we'll be unconscious within a minute!
She raises her hand to her face, trying to cover her nose.
Cover your mouth and nose! Try and stay awake!
However, Jay makes no effort to shield himself. His abdomen is painted in crimson red, and his very movement is brought with intense pain.
Jay, are you okay?
I'm fine. It's nothing. Good thing is the pain's kept me awake, and I can still move my arms.
In little time, the mist has enveloped the entire forest. Who is that woman? Who is she? Eternity hurries along, but stops after sensing something unusual behind her.
Looks like an exciting show. I wish I could sit down and watch. Enjoy it, miss.
Again, who is she? The mysterious girl leaps through the mist unnoticed, like a jungle cat.
Merde! The incense is invading our consciousness! That woman, she's disappeared! Prepare your weapons, boys! Wait, Jay, what's wrong with your knife?
It broke, dude. He discards the remaining fragments of his Bowie knife.
Fine. I'll use what I have.
He kneels.
Ugh. This sucks, Dad. My forging's not even close to your level.
He removes the shaft he's long kept strapped to his back and places it on the ground. He inhales deeply as he closes his eyes.
In that moment, your father was, well, his arms were charred. There was nothing we could do.
So we finally get to meet Mr. Tang Ji.
He was dying, but he wouldn't let the sword go. What I didn't know was that it wasn't he who was holding onto the sword, but the sword that was holding onto him. The next day, the sword was gone, and I saw you holding it in your arms, fast asleep in your bed. Stay away from it, kid. You may not have chosen it, but it has chosen you.
So...
Sorry, Mr. Tang.
So it was really a sword. At last, he opens his eyes. Layer by layer, like bandages being slowly unwrapped from a wound, the blade is revealed. Let me see it! It shines like crystal in the glimmering moonlight.
Long time no see, buddy.
Now I really have to get... it's a balance mode here. So at some point at the... Like I said, in every I guess, final boss in the event, you're forced into balance mode. We can use J. Wow. Hello. Okay, she's a ram. Have a little dream with me.
Have a little dream with me, cutie pies.
Okay, dialogue.
What the hell is this monster? Is this thing the girl that was just here? Hell of a transformation.
And one hell of a form, too. Sorry about that.
Something here is very much not right. The smoke! It must be from her arcane skill. It seems to be affecting us somehow.
Get back! Stay away from me! This sword's got a mind of its own, and it ain't happy!
Boss? She's moving.
Watch yourselves!
Can I start running?
Alright. Okay, so when entering a battle, gain 2 incantations, focus care.
Sadly, these are counted.
Okay. Alright, let me take a look at you first. So, you're Jay here. You got good attack points. That's good enough. So, he's got a counter. Grants shields to his allies for 2 rounds. With each attack of burn, self-granting additional 3% shield factor. Okay. And debuff. 1 target attack deals 180 reality damage. Reflects 2 stacks of burn. Okay. And your ultimate, mass attack. Burn, burn, burn. So apparently with good damage to inflict burns on his target, he also inflicts burn onto himself, meaning that I guess it's a double-edged sword. But let me take a look at you. Horn and Tail Unveiled. What is it? Okay, so Passionate Embrace 200 damage, and Licked by Thorns. That's a rifle, that's a revolver, and Together into the Abyss is a mass attack and team. Inflicts Moxie minus on targets. Okay, so that ultimate takes away our Moxie, which is ridiculous. Holy hell. But holy hell, look at her. I don't know if it's illusion, but let me take a look at you. What is this? What is this? Versatile? Focus care. Okay. Alright, first of all, let's buff ourselves. Buff our shield cells. Alright. Let's go with this one.
Time to heat up the forge.
Okay, and...
It's newly made this year.
So long lives this, and this gives power to thee.
Sadly, these are...
It's wrong.
I'm an artist with steel.
Enjoy.
Damn, knocked my shield off. Ooh. Hiya.
There they are.
I wish I had other people as well. So we got. Let's double stack that. Not sure if I do any shit that I have to use Fish's Forward. We could probably use more for you.
Dark blade.
Shift that.
Another jar?
Okay.
What'd you think about this?
Okay.
Got you.
That was it? Okay. Alright.
It's alright.
How about we get a little bit more up close and personal?
Look out!
Ooh. The tail. The tail. Okay. Alright. Let me see if I can do this one. Spell reputation now. Speed upgrade. Okay. What can I use it on? I'm gonna use it on you because it'll give me that. So
you're on a ride from the corner of busting. Time to heat up the forge.
It's newly made this year.
Melt it down, forge it up.
Damn. Alright, you have me there.
Just as
I might try pull for Jay.
My turn.
Maybe.
Let's get it over quick.
I'm liking the music. And I realize I don't have healers. I really don't have healers.
There they are.
We're slowly getting there. Alright.
Coming.
That's... do you want? Yeah. Alright. Screw it. Ultimate. buff.
A sword shot.
Yeah, counter.
Sharp blade.
Intriguing, isn't it?
So long lives this, and this gives power to thee.
I'll fill the cup for you.
Okay, we're getting there. We're getting Claire.
Just as I look.
Come on. We got this. We got this.
Hey,
We don't got
all
this.
natural.
Nice. What is that? Holy Jesus. No, Jay's dead. Jay is dead. Damn it. That took away all of our moxie. No ultimate. You bastard. Okay. You okay. I'm good.
I believe a sword shot.
Christ.
Just
all right.
like real diamond.
We're going to make do.
Sempre caro mi su quest'ermo cole. I know the name, and this is an
We're going to have to make do with this. Her mod, she uses her ultimate again. I'm dead. We're dead. We're definitely dead. All right. We're definitely freaking dead. Okay. Dang it. All right. You know what? Hang on.
Depict the world I have never seen. A sword shot.
Newly made this year.
Okay.
Each moment, now night.
Come on, Sonetto. You're my only hope.
Sempre caro mi su quest'ermo cole.
John, please! You little bastards! No! An itch! Look at the health! It's an itch! It's an inch! An inch! Alright, you know what? I'm gonna use the cheat.
I believe in you.
Intriguing. Glad to be of service.
Sonetto, please, be my hope.
Sereno intenso ad infinito.
But, well, he's dead, so I can't do much.
Hey, you have been terribly hurt. We must stop the bleeding.
Just half to death. Still breathing. I'm not going down like this, French fry. Nah. Gotta check on Holic. No! Boss, stay back.
Please, let there not be a phase 2.
We didn't have to keep playing this little game. But you just won't be satisfied until it's over, will you?
Okay. Oh, she's gone.
As long as I've got you at my side, I've got nothing to worry about.
Well, you died first, so I got nothing to say to you. Okay, she gone. She dipped. Maybe?
Holic!
Blood is flowing steadily from him now, soaking his waist. The two battered figures stand around helplessly. Meanwhile, stubborn Holic lies prone, gripping her tightly.
Let go! Just stay where you are!
Wait.
Hide yourself.
The red mist has nearly drained the last of Jay's strength. The branch pierces his calf, pinning him to the ground.
Just listen to him, will you? This is starting to become bothersome.
Wait, did Holic become brave and pinned her down? Okay. I want to know who you are, and will you be playable? I want you on my team. She crouches down, looking at the fat man and her feet. Despite his mangled shoulder, he throws his full weight onto her to keep hold of her foot.
No. I have to do this.
Holic, no! My brave mechanic! Don't do this to us!
Jay. Tell Beckett that I didn't run away or cause any trouble this time.
One hell of a way to be brave, my dude.
I'm more useful than he thinks. Right, boss? He'll never make fun of me again.
Don't. This thing's gonna make me think you're gonna be dead, man. Exhausting his last bit of strength, Holic throws the object he is holding into the air. Swoosh. A sickly sweet taste fills Holic's throat. Oh, she just cut his throat. Holic!
Damn it!
Holic, no! A sharp spike has pierced through his throat, and his oil-stained hands fall limp.
Fire.
A new idea flashes through his mind. He grabs his sword and brings it down with force. The blade punctures the canister, and immediately flames erupt around it. The canister has burst open, spewing licks of flame everywhere. In the dry woods, the fires quickly spread into an inferno. The blazing fire scours over trees and underbrush. The red mist mingles with dark gray smoke, forming a deep haze.
Are you going to?
Hollick. It's the only way. Someone's gotta see the smoke.
Damn. We lost a brother. We lost a friend. Damn you, Hollick. Damn you, man. Alright. Part 19, Velvet Ribbon. The epilogue.
Enough, Jay! I really don't give a crap about what you learned on the streets. I don't want to hear it.
Oh, hi, Paulina.
I'd rather take my chances and die out there than stay here and never live at all.
Jay kicks the door hard, smashing a hole straight through it. Oh boy.
You really think you're gonna build connections with the government? Rub shoulders with the upper class? You think they'll take you seriously? You're no different from any of the cannon fodder at the bottom of their system. You're gonna be fighting a battle even tougher than the one on Hate Street.
He stomps forward with a domineering presence, playing every bit of the role of a stern father.
Why do you think I kept those government suck-ups from finding you in the first place? Listen, it doesn't matter where you go as long as it's not the St. Pavlov Foundation. You could go to college, join a company, a hospital. You'd have a better life than anyone else.
She closes the suitcase, then looks up at him with a smile of genuine warmth.
A better life than anyone else, huh? Listen to yourself. That's ridiculous. You finally said what you really think, didn't you, Jay? Our righteous boss and kind-hearted neighbor. But you know what? I'm not interested in comparing myself to anyone else. I actually want to do something meaningful with my life. Something beyond you. Beyond myself. Beyond the whole of Hate Street. And there is nothing you can do that is going to stop me from pursuing my dream.
He sneers.
But who's gonna help you when you're in danger? Those idiots in white robes? How can you entrust your life to the Foundation and not your family or friends? And all because of some dream you're not even sure you can realize? You know, one day you'll come crawling home and cry about how the world is nothing like you imagined. And I'll just laugh and say I told you so.
She looks at him coldly.
Fine. Then laugh, Jay. Some people are willing to deal with pain. Even willing to sacrifice themselves if they have to. If I die out there, it'll be because I chose to. If that's the price I'll pay to protect everyone, then so be it.
His mocking expression falls away. He leans up against the wall and lets out a long, deep sigh.
What happened, sis? Since when did we walk such different paths?
Ever since you beat up that voodooist, who tricked me and laughed because I was a human. That's when. You beat him to a pulp, Joe. You forced him to beg on the street. Everyone here is stuck in a vicious cycle. One person tortures another. Then he tortures someone else. And so on and so on. It never ends. Well, I think I found a way to break the cycle. And I'm going to try it even if I make mistakes. I know you think you can stop anything. Bar fights, arguments. But you can't stop me.
She pushes open the door.
Bike's broken.
I'll take the Greyhound.
They're not running today.
Then I'll walk. I'll walk until I get there.
Damn. Determined. Thud. Ooh. Are we still in the forest? Yeah, we are. Matilda stands in front of him, resolute and unshakable. The taste of blood and vomit mingles in his mouth, trickling out from behind his teeth. Throbbing agony sears through him from each movement.
All right, Blondie. Ready for a formal embath?
Please tell me your name. Please, for the love of God. Matilda, you must do something. She realizes in a moment of terror that she is completely unarmed.
As an investigator of the St. Pavlo Foundation, I, Matilda Buanish, have a duty to protect the people, even at the cost of my life.
Her voice wavers, and her legs buckle, barely holding. This is the responsibility that the SPDM has taught her. What?
Tell me, Matilda, when you confront the menace, are you certain that you have the courage to come face to face with death? Are you sure you're ready to serve as a field investigator?
I will do everything I can to protect everyone. With honor and dignity, I will make the Buanish family proud.
Sorry. Jay's eyelids feel chained down, dragging his consciousness downward with them. God, look at him. And look at the sword. It's a broadsword. That is a badass looking sword, to be honest, but holy hell. He looks worse for wear. In his periphery, a jagged snake tail writhes and twists in the air. A slender figure stands before him. It is as if he sees that blue ribbon fluttering past his eyelids again. He lets out a final deep cry.
Run, you idiot! I don't need you to protect me. I don't need your sacrifice.
God, look at him.
I don't care about your duty or whatever the Foundation says. I don't fucking care. You don't get it, do you? If you die like Hollick back there, everything you have, everything you've been through, will be gone for good. Tell your boss that I got in trouble because I didn't follow the confidentiality agreement. Tell her I deserved it. And tell her that stupid big guy over there picked the wrong side and got himself killed. You've done your job. No one can blame you.
No, I decline your offer. I will stand and fight until the reinforcements arrive.
When will they? Oh, never mind. Her hand steadies and tightens into a fist.
Just run. Forget about us. Save yourself.
Some people are willing to deal with pain, even willing to sacrifice themselves if they have to. If I die out there, it'll be because I chose to. If that's the price I'll pay to protect everyone, then so be it.
I wish you could have lived a different life. I wish you'd been born into a happy family, that you'd had your own room with a huge bed and lived in a beautiful, fancy house. I wish you'd been a rich girl. I wish you'd been cherished by your parents and that everyone had been proud of you. I wish you'd never known about the poverty, disease, and war in the real world. I wish you could have slept in a room without a broken window, with a fireplace that kept you warm at night. I wish you didn't have to live in that run-down room I set up for you. I wish you could have worn new clothes that no one laughed at. I wish you could have been surrounded by kind and loyal friends. I wish
He just stabbed himself, didn't he?
we'd never met.
God damn, what? What? I'm not kidding. I'm genuinely surprised.
There they are!
Reinforcements did arrive, hey? Huh, so it's not the... I guess it is the final chapter, but I hopefully read through the epilogue. Alright, number 20, Confessions and Realizations. To 20, Letter Home. So he did survive, I hope. I hope he survived because he's back at the diner. Yeah? Yeah, a letter home.
I don't want to write this letter, but I promised myself that once we could talk as equals, I would persuade you to accept my decision.
That's Paulina, isn't it?
Sure is dusty in here. I gotta clean up.
Dust on the ground shimmers in the sunlight.
I thought I would have the courage to confront you then. I thought I could tell you how foolish and selfish you were. I thought I could make you proud of me by going to places you've never been and seeing what you've never seen. But now, when faced with a mission that could put my life at risk, I realized that I'm not as brave as I thought. My hands are trembling. My body wants to run. I don't want to lose everything I have. I don't want to die nameless. Especially now that I'm so close to the life I've always wanted.
When did you get this hole? Oh. Sorry, buddy. I shouldn't have kicked you.
I keep thinking about what I told you that day. About how some people would sacrifice themselves if they had to. I remembered the scared look on your face when you heard that. I was so proud of myself at the time. I thought, finally, I managed to scare him.
You scared him good.
But now I wish I could go back and stop myself. I know that scaring you is nothing to be proud of. I only did it because I knew I was the only one in the world who could hurt you.
Knock, knock, knock.
Now that I've established myself, I can talk to you as an equal. But I found myself doubting my decision. When my colleague knocked on my door, urging me to prepare for our field mission, and he called out my name. Paulina. Paulina! How I wished he were you. How I wished for you to open that door and protect me. But that thought only lasted for a moment. Then I understood where my fear came from, and why you were so scared when I talked about sacrifice. I realized that even though countless people are suffering out there, even though my colleagues have sacrificed their lives, even though more and more children have become homeless, I'm not as brave as I want to be.
Whew. All fixed. Finally. You're looking much better now, buddy.
The old hole in the door has been patched with wooden planks.
Mr. J, are you really selling the restaurant?
He's really selling the diner. Oh, this was a good place to eat too.
Don't worry about it. A new, even better guy will take over.
Shit.
But I also understand that someone has to step forward and stop this tragedy. Otherwise, our world will fall apart.
Too late.
Leaving nothing but sadness and pain. A single drop of water can't form an ocean. A single piece of tile can't build a roof, nor can a single person put an end to a war. For a long time, humans and arcanists have been on opposite ends of the spectrum. Faced with this catastrophic event, we may all perish unless we stick together. But in the grand scheme of things, I'm just a blip on the radar. Yes, I'm just a weak, cowardly human. But I'm also a member of the St. Pavlov Foundation. I can finally
truly say those words with conviction. Some people are willing to deal with pain, even willing to sacrifice themselves if they have to.
This is a good spot.
Oh.
Piece by piece, we'll build a shelter. And one day, the rain will stop. We can't save those we've lost. But I believe that one day, we'll reach a new era.
Someone waves from outside the door.
We should go, Jay.
He takes down the photo, folds the letter, and smooths it out. Then he slips both into his chest pocket. And just as she had once, he pushes at the door, open to leave. Jeez. Is there gonna be another one? Oh, this is so weird. Yeah, Laplace Rehab Center.
Boss, what's in it for you to join the Foundation? You know they're all liars. Those holier-than-thou officials never tell us what's really going on. Besides, if Lasers is taking over the restaurant...
He clutches Jay's clothes, unwilling to let go.
Hey, watch your mouth, kid. Your boss would have been hacked to pieces if it weren't for us.
Hey, shut it. Jay bends down and places his hands on the boy's shoulders.
Wipe your nose, kid. Legers will be a good boss. Promise. He'll clean up the mess on Haight Street, and after that, the poorhouse staff will get you into school. And Hollick Spike. It's yours now.
Hand me down. Wow. Everyone falls quiet.
So, what are you gonna do now?
Me? I'm gonna jump into the sea. And try to swim.
What do you mean, boss? I thought you didn't know how to swim.
An all too familiar face emerges from the bedside beside them.
Shut up, you noisy bastards. I'm trying to sleep here.
Leave it to Bennett to break the tension.
You shut up! Yes, no one can cause a friggin' earthquake.
The two men with their heads bandaged bump foreheads. Thud. The bouquet sent by Legers is knocked to the ground. Oh, what?
Everyone shut up! Make any more noise and I swear I'll anesthetize you so you sleep for the entire month.
Good! Go for it! Ow. No one should piss off a nurse. At all. They sheepishly retreat under the covers. Jay extends his hand towards another Foundation staff member.
I owe you one, Razor.
No, you owe Maish one. If she hadn't led us to the door, we wouldn't have been able to stop that girl in time.
Ah.
As it turns out, Mercuria foresaw the whole thing and took action before anyone realized what was going on.
I knew Mercuria wasn't a bad girl. I mean, a bad person. Not a villainess. Why did I say that? She is mysterious. And she already can tell. I think she'd rather take action rather than just sit and wait and let others pick up on it. She's quick.
She always does this. Once she's fixed on a goal, she never considers her own safety.
As that states in her story quest here.
But despite her courage, she's still a living person who can get hurt.
Yeah.
Please, promise me you'll bring her back.
Man of this word. Come on, Razor.
It's a shame we couldn't arrest that girl. If only we'd had a little more time to prepare.
Cheer up, man. You saved my life, didn't you? I'll get you pretty far on Haight Street. By the way, where's Matilda? She's supposed to take me to the Foundation today.
I think Matilda's got in trouble. Where is she? He hesitates over his response.
She's been summoned to report on the operation. I guess. It's gonna be rough. There were a lot of civilians involved, and she didn't follow her commands. She might even have her position revoked.
A big price to pay.
What? But we wouldn't have gotten anywhere without her.
A pair of hands come up again to stop him.
Jay, that's how things work over there. If you're really planning on joining them, you'll have to learn to follow their rules.
Where's she now? We're not authorized to request that information.
Sticklers. Yeah, C's office. Oh!
What's wrong with my nose? It isn't even allergy season yet.
Hey, I like the joke. Someone talks behind your back, you get a sneeze. Classic.
Miss Bowenish, are you alright?
She stands before her temporary supervisor, preparing herself to further debrief. Bernard.
Oh, I'm fine. Please, continue.
I read your report last night. I must say that your judgment has given us some very important information. According to your report, the missing assets are in the possession of Eternity, aside from the most important one, which is now in the hands of Manus Vindicte. Luckily, the man in control of the girl is one of their insignificant believers. For the time being, there's a limit to what he can do with her. This, at least, is good news.
Because that thing doesn't have the intelligence and mind to really control that, whoever she is.
You've caused quite a stir among senior management, Miss Bowenish. It seems you're starting to make a name for yourself.
Aha!
Thank you, Monsieur Bernard. By the way, I would like to apply to leave the Foundation during my vacation. I want to visit my mother in her safety house. That merchant, Eternity, and the peddlers in that lair mentioned her name several times. I deem it necessary to confirm her safety.
No problem. Give me the application form. I'll arrange it for you.
Oh, thank you.
She takes an excited step forward.
Oh, wait.
His tone dampens the girl's excitement.
Someone told me to give this to you. He said you left it in San Francisco.
That's odd. I don't remember leaving anything.
Dim. Bernard opens the drawer and places the item into her hand. The badge.
He said that it's proof of your promotion.
His own badge. I forgot about that. She is now an official member. And we're back in the forest again.
So, what you're saying is that you're not going to turn me back into a toy?
Oh, so she got turned into a toy? Okay, that explains it.
Does that mean I can go hunting by myself? And I can choose my own prey?
From the mannerisms of her, she sounds like a wolf to me. Or, I don't know what she is. What an idiot. There is no sense in his words, and as such, no clarity to her purpose.
No, I mean...
But she realizes something.
Could you sit down for a moment? Don't worry. All you have to do is say yes or no. Yes or no?
Say yes. Set her free. The brutish believer swings his hammer wildly. He runs from one side of the forest to the other, racing east and west with manic energy.
Okay, I get it. I know what you need. This is great.
Her eyes brighten with clarity. She doesn't need a sensible response. In fact, she doesn't want one. There is a crack in the window, a path to freedom through his madness.
I'll kill whoever you want, as you wish. Let's decide on our next destination first, shall we?
This is gonna be an odd pair, huh?
I see.
She nods eagerly, responding earnestly to his meaningless wars. She knows that this is a chance for a new beginning.
Then, let's go where you want to go.
Is her gameplay gonna be involving this dimwit? Yeah, I look closer, and that's not a helmet, that's a freaking drum. She picks up a long curved branch, using it as a makeshift reins to guide the believer to his desired destination. From time to time, she glances back, trying to spot the toy on him. She's free. She is free to go wherever the hell she wants. And what is this? Is there more? Alright, the more dangerous it is, the more praise it brings. Alright, let's have a look. Relying on the help of Miss Meisch, a citizen of the New Age market support team has successfully entered the underground market during the investigation. Smoke on the outside. Okay, Lieutenant Boniche, critically injured adult male canist. So his name is Joe Brown. No more than J. And a male harpaholic. Oh, goodness. Female enemy suspected to belong to a Manus Dictae. Especially invitations to spells were extremely dangerous. Yeah, sure. Okay. Alright, hopefully this is the last one, though. So, knock, knock. Who's not there? Chapter 20. Okay. So, we're in an off-site house here. Chapter 22. Unanswered door. This is going to be bad, isn't it? Ooh. Gotta feel the flowers. Ruins? A figure stands before the ruins. I knew it. I knew when he was going to turn up. I knew when Forget-Me-Not was going to be here. When was he even going to be here? What's this depressing ass doing here? He is silent as a gravestone, keeping all else at bay. Footsteps echo from behind.
Mr. Forget-Me-Not, there you are.
Who is she? She looks absolutely gorgeous. Sorry. She is too pretty.
The Guiding One said she didn't want you to come back to this manor.
The Guiding One? The figure remains silent.
The St. Pavlov Foundation has destroyed another hidden outpost in San Francisco. Don't you want to go there yourself? Let those white robes seep blood.
In the distance, the figure turns slowly. There is no trace of longing in his eyes, only emptiness, a dark abyss that swallows up the sky.
Can you see it? It was once a deserted land.
What?
Then countless arcanists, thousands of generations of them, sacrificed their blood and bones to build the tunnel. When it was complete, they were ecstatic. They kissed the earth in their jubilation. Yet in the end, they found nothing.
She notices the old yellow book in his hand, but the title is no longer discernible.
I'm not sure what you're talking about.
He turns his attention to something new. The trembling figure of the girl.
Never mind. I know what you're going to say. The preacher has ordered us to return. She has received a new oracle.
In the distance, the girl nods dumbstruck.
Let's go.
They are leaving the quiet place. He stops again, returning his eyes to the ruins. For the last time. It's been a while since I've seen Forget-Me-Not, and I was hoping that he'd be a playable character.
Oh, come on, baby, move. We're in the middle of nowhere. The towing fee will cost an arm and a leg.
Why? Of course. Whenever bad things happen, it's always going to be with Matilda around.
Ah, damn it. My baby's gonna be stuck here forever. And all for a bit of cash.
Well, that's your damn profession, taxi driver. Shut up and drive. Oh, look at how her look here. Like she's proud of something. It makes me laugh every time I see her. Every freaking time. Tires sink into the mud, spinning helplessly. The man slumps back into his seat, completely indifferent to his anxious passenger in the back.
The map says it's still a fair distance from the safety house. Looks like the great Matilda must count on herself once again.
In other words, you must walk. The great Matilda. Don't make me laugh, girl.
Hey, wait, miss. You haven't paid me.
Well, that's your fault for choosing a bad road. He climbs halfway out of the window to reach out to her.
3, 5, 8, 20. And here's a tip too. I hope it can make up for your loss. At least to some extent.
God damn you.
At this distinguished and generous passenger such as me must be a rarity.
Okay, I wouldn't even drive you. I wouldn't even glance.
I will walk the rest of the way. If you stay here and wait for me, I will show you my generosity again when I return.
I cannot with you.
Sure, miss.
You've chosen badly, driver. You should have just left her. He licks his fingers as he counts the bills, momentarily forgetting his worries. Must be a lot. Lotelda retrieves her suitcase, swaying with its weight as she departs. Following the narrow path into the forest, her silhouette vanishes beneath the dark branches. Naturally, the driver remains entirely unaware of the incantation she had cast on the engine. Did she put a spell on his engine to make it not work?
L'emplacement de la maison de sécurité est classifié. Je dois être très prudente. Vestigium vanish.
Okay.
D'accord. Maintenant, je ne laisserai aucune empreinte derrière moi. Si seulement j'avais un assistant avec moi. Alors je n'aurais pas à porter cette valise toute seule. Ce serait encore mieux si c'était Sonnette. Maman serait contente de la rencontrer.
She almost said Sonetto. I don't know why. She mutters to herself as she steps forward, leaving a trail of deep footprints.
Je ne sens pas du tout l'incantation de maman. Je suppose que cela a du sens. Le personnel de la place a juré que cet endroit était si caché qu'aucun Glaucus ne pourrait le trouver. J'espère qu'elle va bien.
She quickens her pace, pushing aside the thick growth. A house appears before her. To her eyes, it seemed to glow with hope.
Le voilà! Je le savais! Ces stupides adeptes de Manus ne pourraient jamais la trouver. C'est l'une des meilleures devineresses et guérisseuses de cristaux au monde. Elle a dû prévoir toutes les circonstances possibles et s'y préparer.
The light shining over the mountainside chases away the darkness, carrying her worries away with it.
Mais elle sera certainement surprise en voyant que ce visiteur est sa propre fille exceptionnelle. Ça fait si longtemps.
I feel like it's not going to be that easy. I have bad feelings.
La cantine du SPDM ne connaît rien à la cuisine française. J'ai hâte de manger à nouveau les plats de maman. Le plus important, c'est que je dois demander à maman de choisir un nouvel orbiculaire pour moi. Même le meilleur artisan de cristal ne pourrait rien faire pour réparer les fissures dans le mien.
In the distance, a light from the wooden cabin flickers. The door has been left slightly ajar, as if anticipating the arrival of a visitor.
Madame Boigny, venez voir qui est là.
She pushes the door open gently. I fear. Silence dominates the space. The wind rolls in behind her recklessly, tearing at the curtains. Dozens, even hundreds of crystal spears scattered to the floor, like pearls from a broken necklace. They fill the room, each one marred by a web of cracks.
Maman?
She's not here, isn't she? What's going on? The end! It's the end, that's it. I'm anxious. In the aftermath of the story, some memories persist, so we tap here to go to the graffiti. Alright, I just want to check this out real quick before that. So, two old friends are standing by the wall, reminiscing about the old days at the restaurant as they talk and eat. You might as well eavesdrop for your own amusement. No. I could loaf over burritos forever. I love the city of San Francisco. You hardly ever come back to San Francisco, and when you do, your first priority is to get your hands on a burrito. Didn't you mean that Jay's shop had changed owners? What was their name again? Lyle? Leslie? Legers. Hate Street has seen some rapid changes recently. Who cares as long as the taste hasn't changed? All that matters. Remember the wall in the back, Allie? Is it still there? Yeah. Yes, it's still standing, but our graffiti from back then is probably covered up by now. The younger generation has probably left their own masterpieces on it. I can't do the swallowing sound. let's go check it out first. If the art sucks, I'll just clean them right off. Okay, so look at the messes. Ooh, I see something familiar. Hey, I see Pioneer here, but look, it's the Bee Gees. The Bee Gees. So what do you think? The artwork of the younger Crown and Hay Street. Not bad at all, but the colors are faded. Hand me my spray can. I'll spruce it up. So we tap here on the graffiti wall. Wow, okay. Every can of spray paint is here. But how do we know what their original colors were? Huh, when it comes to graffiti, the colors are chosen based on the artist's mood. Feeling angry? Grab a bright red. Feeling happy? Use a yellow. Once you learn the backstory of the artist behind the graffiti, you can make accurate guesses about their chosen colors 9 times out of 10. So you want me to share their stories with you? You always know how to get others to do your work. I went around and collected all the details and gossip about these pieces. Are you really going to go through this? Don't worry, my hands aren't shaking from old age yet. Watch closely. I see Pioneer. Who in their right mind would spray their self-portrait on a wall? It's a miracle it hasn't been vandalized yet. Come on, let's fix it and see how long it stays untouched. So for stories you're already familiar with, you can fix them directly. Just tap here and remove the dust and bring the graffiti to its original glory. So drag and swipe the spray paint to restore faded graffiti. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Dude, it's got the trademark reverse 1999 here. Wow, look at that. It's got that reverse 1999 thing here. That's pretty cool. Art is not limited to what is displayed in the windows of Gecko and Fluster each person. Often, it can be found much closer at home. Mission accomplished! This is so much more fun than community service. I'd rather spend an afternoon spray painting these walls than an hour tearing down ads. Who knows, maybe a few years from now, there will be new works of art adorning this very wall. I hope you will still be around to see them. And I hope you still have your teeth by then, so we can enjoy biting into these spicy jalapeno rings together. Alright, this is probably, yeah, this is probably Jay's here. Yeah, J stands for jeans, jig, justice, and a little bit of youthful jubilance. Alright, this has gotta be Mercuria's, because that's a disco ball? Yeah, it is. Melodic notes drift through the cold night, bringing a soft, comforting light into the dark world, banishing all feelings of sadness and despair. Yeah, I was right, it's the Bee Gees! The Bee Gees are back in town. Anyway, it's something I'm going to show you here for now, because probably at the end of it, I just finished with the story, and in my honestly, I feel fantastic just going through this here and there, and I know for the fact that I will have to do something else here. So, as much as I wanted to, I think on another video I might try doing before this event ends is Jay's side story. And to be honest, I can't wait for that. If you guys really enjoyed my Mercuria side story as well, I hope you will enjoy this one as well, because the event story is almost over, and we only got him left to do. Plus, other rewards as well. Now, what is Midnight Mayhem? It's probably this thing, yeah? And whatever costume it has, it's... Oh my god, look, it's Miss Sputnik with her Mexican hats. That's so cute. I just want to say thank you all for watching this video, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did enjoy this video, please give this video a like or dislike. It is a long video, so I hope you guys will bear with it. You can probably skip it if you want. Skip some of the storylines there to go through the cinematics or anything, but I wanted to include the gameplay as well, just for, I guess, combat feel sakes, you know? And this was a good story, in all honesty. It takes place probably after chapter, 8 or 7? Maybe 9, maybe? And, wow, it's like the emotion of Jay's, even though he acts like a, like what he is. Mercuria, no emotion, but still, she does things for a reason. and I love her attitude for it. And I'm glad I got her on first try. Not sure about Jay. I'm not sure if I want to pull on Jay. But I know that there's another type of story that I will truly like. And it's going to be fun because there's a character that is on the works and I want to save for her. So, sorry Jay. It's too bad that I can't pull for you. So, again guys, if you have anything to say about this story, let me know in the comment section down below. If you're sad about it, what happened to Paulina, to the weird crap, the weird things you see here. And if you see something like similar to what I just saw in the bonfire stuff, yeah, creepy stories are always entertaining for me as well. So, as always, thanks for watching, and I hope to see you guys in the new videos. So peace out, and spend time with your family. Have a great Thanksgiving.